6 years ago, writer-slash-director Damien Leone's Terrifier took the usual route for a low-budget, independent horror movie, festivals, a very limited theatrical run, and a home video release. All of this almost certainly flew under the radar of most people, this critic included, until the arrival of Terrifier 2, Leone's far more ambitious sequel. That description is not necessarily a compliment. The first movie, which is easily available and definitely has garnered more awareness now, served as a tight thriller about a killer clown stalking a series of people in an abandoned apartment complex. In that one, Leone provided one scene of brutal, sexualized carnage, involving a naked woman and a hacksaw, that didn't sit right, even within the context of a story about a sadistic clown murdering people with all sorts of tools and weapons. His sequel seems set on trying to one-up the grotesque brutality of the previous movie, and yes, he has achieved that, to be sure. To Leone's credit, however minimal that might be under the circumstances, too, there's nothing approaching the specific sexual violence against a woman like that aforementioned scene. In fact, the filmmaker might be atoning for that in a way by having the killer clown cut off a guy's genitalia in the follow-up. The clown's more of an equal opportunity murderer this time. On a plot level, a point doesn't really exist. Art is set on hunting down Sienna, Lauren LaVera, whose grief over the recent death of her father and some domestic issues are given, perhaps, too much attention, considering how many questions are left unanswered, including the purpose of a lengthy dream sequence, the possibility that the father was somehow involved in the clown's mythology, and the existence of a magical sword. A lot of people are in the clown's way or could serve as bait, so he kills/maims/abducts them. Here's the thing, Leone might be a skilled filmmaker beneath and beyond all of these gory sequences. There's some demented humor here, such as Art using a severed head as a candy bowl and the mother of a trick-or-treater assuring her kid that it's just fake blood. Beyond the clearly abandoned status of most of the sets, there's little to suggest just how cheaply the movie was made. The first movie showed a strong command of suspense, too, but that's ignored by Terrifier 2 and its insistence on pummeling us with as much grotesque violence as possible. As long as the movie is, it captured my attention the entire time. The kill scenes were phenomenal and shockingly gory. There was one scene in particular, involving a dream, that I loved. The plot was great and the lead actress was fantastic. I especially loved the little girl clown in this movie, she brought a whole new level of creepy. Every scene was interesting and I loved the various settings. Damien and the whole cast should be so proud you really outdid yourself. Thank you for keeping horror exciting and giving us what we want to see.